Hi, let's see how we can find a data frame row or column with all or at least one NaN values in it. First, let's see if we can find a column that has NaN values in it. So we have loaded our data frame using readCSV function and we have printed it. You can see our data frame here. We can visually see that some of the rows are all NaNs or some of the columns are all NaNs, but we we assume that we're gonna deal with a super large data frame and we can't literally like look at every column or row to see if it's NaN, or we need to do some automation. So we need to be able to select the rows or columns that has NaN values in it. So we're gonna use isna function to be able to do that. So in order to find a column that all of its values are NaN, we can do this. So display, the name of our data frame is my table, and we're gonna do dot isna, and we're gonna find a column that has all uh, NaN values. So because we're looking for a column, the axis we need to set it to 0. So if I print it, I get a list of different columns, and only the column that has all NaN values is a true. So here we can see November is the one that has all NaN values. Now, if we want to see if there are other columns that have at least one NaN values in it, we can change all to any. And if I run this, so we can see all true values. It means that every column have at least one NaN value in it, and we can visually verify that as well. We can repeat the same process for rows. So the only thing we need to change is the axis. We need to change it to 1. This this line, if I run it, will give me every row that has at least one NaN value in it because of this any. So if I run it, I can see that all of my 5 rows have at least one NaN value in it. I can now change this any to all to see if there is a row with all the values being done. And here you go. Row number 3 uh, with index number 3 has that. We can go to that and we can see that it's actually true. Another thing we can do is to limit our data frame to those only true values. To do that, we can write the name of our data frame uh, before this command, and we put the whole command in square brackets. If I run that, I limit my display to only rows that have all NaN values in it. So index number 3 it is. We kind of review different ways of uh, filtering NaN values, whether it's in a column or it's in a row. We were able to find columns or rows with all NaN values in it, or we could find those columns or rows that have at least one NaN value in it. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.